Sagitarius, welcome to Ruby Rose Tarot. I hope that all is well as well. I hope that you have been keeping your little noses clean and keeping yourselves out of trouble. Let's find out what it is that you need to know for this week. I apologize. I have a blinding headache. My eyes were streaming around an hour ago for no reason. Yeah, just for no reason. No real reason. It just happens. But then when my eyes start streaming, or even if I start crying for whatever happens, and it's rare, then it gives me a massive headache. So I apologize in advance, my gorgeous Sagios. Let's find out what it is that you guys need to know. So this is a general reading, so it ain't going to apply to absolutely every single one of you gorgeous specimens. So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. It is also a timeless reading, so whenever you find this reading, guess what? It's meant to be for you. May pop up in your recommendeds, may pop up in your autoplay days, weeks, months, or even years after I've uploaded it. It will be the universe's way of letting you know that there may be something in this reading that might be able to help you out with your sit. And cross watchers, you know you are more than welcome here. Pull up a pew, sit down, take a load off. Hopefully there'll be an indication of whether or not you've got the green light or the red light in relation to your gorgeous Sagittarius. Sagittarius, your energy at the moment, it feels, whilst cutting the deck, it feels to me that you want fun, you want to enjoy things again. For many of you, there's been an ending which you've had no control over. You're just wanting to change. Let's see what this week has in store for you. So this is the general. So for those of you who are new to the channel, this is the general portion of the reading. After this, boo, we're going to move on to the X. And then after that, then we're going to move on to the new kid on the block. Okay, so some of you may have already started speaking to somebody new. For others of you, it'll give you an indication of what to expect when this new person comes in. Okay. The energy you're coming into this week with is an amazing energy. So, Sagittarius, speak to me. Because what it feels like is that you're attracting people in. Some of you may or may not see it, but you are. You're attracting people towards you. And you equally are being attracted to other people here as well. You have grace, charm, beauty, or handsomeness, love, relationships, art. There's a magnetism to you. Okay, you're drawing things in, whether it is love or whether it is things that are going to make you really happy or abundance. Okay, I like it. It's really, really good, really strong energy. Oh, for God's sake. The week, though. We've got the yarn, ball and yarn. There may be a few problems, a complicated circumstance. You may be tangled up in something here. For some of you, you may feel a little strung along. Overarching energy, though, is victory. We've got the trophy, win, victory, success, recognition, fame, even for some of you. Your advice is the element of air. You're being urged to basically communicate. Whatever it is you're thinking and feeling, communicate. Any bright ideas you have, communicate. You need to speak on it. Be curious. Ask questions. Gather information. Okay, so let's have a look at these problems. What you're tangled up in. What may be puzzling you right now. Why is the yarn here? Okay, so you've got your mind and heart set on something here. On possibly closing whatever this is out the world. Now, for some of you, it could be starting something new, that you're setting your sights on doing something, but it's difficult. It could be fraught with problems and complications here as well, but I don't feel it's deterred your spirit. You're very focused. What else? Okay. All right, Sagittarius. So for some of you, you may be focusing on this because there may have been a situation that kept repeating itself. There was a lot of arguments, anger, pain, tension with someone where it was repetitive over and over again. Memories, remembering this cycle. I feel that for many of you, you're not really wanting to relive all of that again. But interestingly, there is a major opportunity that's coming in, maybe in relation to that repetitive cycle. See? What else have we got? Stable. Powerful. I feel that for many of you with the moose, you are feeling very powerful on your own. You're independent. You're confident on your own. You feel stable on your own. There's an opportunity coming in though. So overarching energy is the trophy. So a victory here, a win, a success, fame, deserving an award, achieving an award. Why is the trophy here? Yeah, success, seriously. High Priestess. It may be hidden from you, but I think that deep down, you already know. Whatever it is that you've set your mind and set your sights on, you are going to get it, Sagittarius. But I'm telling you, but you already know. You know that you are. There may be moments where you may doubt it, doubt yourself or doubt it, but it is. Whatever this it is. It could be a person that you set your sights on. And you may think, look, I really want that person. I'm after that person. You'll get that person. It could be becoming an entrepreneur and being really successful in your own right. You'll achieve that too. Light bulb. An aha moment. There's going to be a breakthrough here. Lots of adulation, lots of appreciation from people here. Whatever it is that you set your sights on, for some of you it could even be a reconciliation for some of you, especially with the memories of repeated cycles. For others of you, it's not that at all. It could be a work situation or a new person that you've got your sights set on. There will be a breakthrough here. All right, there will be success and there will be appreciation of you, of what you bring to the table. Great. What else have we got? Yeah, again, you're going to be adored. You're going to spring into action. I feel spring is when things will come into play. You don't even really need to do anything with the Hanged Man being here. It may be taking alternative approaches or looking at things from a different angle, but for the vast majority of you, I feel that, especially with the Venus energy being here, this is being attracted to you, okay? I love this. For some of you, it could be a Libra. For others of you, it could be a Taurus. Element of air. So your advice here is to communicate. Be curious. Communicate your bright ideas. Gather information. What's the advice here for my gorgeous Sagittarius? Yes, the time has come. Everything's been culminating to this moment. Fulfillment. The fruits of your labor. Whatever you've been really focusing on is going to come to pass. Seriously. I'm telling you, your spirit guides are really guiding you to communicate. If there's an idea that you've got, irrespective of how silly you think it is, air it. More communication. Mercury is a communication planet. Communications, talkative, your thoughts, things are brewing. You might need to tear something down in order to make something else. It may be changing a view of something or changing an approach to something. Whatever it is, whatever ideas you have, do it. If it's in relation to a relationship, communicate, talk to them. There'll be a shift here. And especially with the breaking something down in order to start something new, it may be breaking down someone's misconceptions of you and rebuilding a new image here. Whether it's a relationship or a contract, because the ring can also talk of a contract, this is a win. Bottom of the deck, geese on a quest. For some of you, it could mean relocating. It could mean migration, moving somewhere. But this is a new cycle. You know where you're going. This is brilliant. So success is on the cards here with whatever it is that you are literally, hang on, if I can pull this card up. Whatever it is that you've really set your sights on here. But I feel the problems are not really problems. I feel it's the past. Things that you remember. It could be past experiences where people have poo-pooed you, ignored you, misunderstood you. I feel that there is a definite shift in that energy, especially this week. All right? Trust me. Okay. Let's lower the tone. So, when I was cutting the deck, I got the impression that there may have been something that has ended. For some of you, it could be very recent. For others of you, it may have been a while ago. Whatever that situation is, I don't feel it's going to bother you too much in terms of your general energy, because you're already focused on something else. But this portion of the reading will help you to understand what is going on with this ex. Are they looking to come back? Are they thinking about you? Is there somebody else? And even why things played out the way that they played out. So what do my gorgeous Sagittos need to know about this ex? They are still thinking about you. They're curious about you, what you're doing, who you're doing. There's still a lot of emotions here. Things ended really suddenly with this person, Sagittarius. You weren't expecting it. They weren't expecting it. Yeah, problems, complications. And I feel that it's the problems and complications that may be hindering you a little bit this week, but I don't feel it stops you. It's just remembering. So there'll be moments where you may think of this person, but it looks like they're thinking about you too. The Sun. I think there's a self-realization that's going on with this person right now. For some of you, it could be a Leo with it being the Sun, but it doesn't have to be. The Sun is the planet of self. So I feel that this person is beginning to realize a couple of things about themselves here. Bottom of the deck, grounded. So I feel that this person's focus may be shifted. So they may be looking at their vitality, looking at their health more, looking at their personal growth, but more than anything, looking at grounding themselves here. So let's have a look at the overarching energies for this week. Yeah, they do feel that this is done. Okay. they feel discouraged. They feel that you may have forgotten about them here. That the situation is down and out, over and done. Now, the overarching energy, though, is the clock. So we have got perfect timing here. Culmination. Something's bubbling under the surface here. Now, it could be that they're doing something, or it could be more universal here. So I am going to clarify, but I feel that whatever is going on with your ex right now, it is something they can't stop. So it is something that is building here. Their likely future action, I'm not going to lie to you or sugar it. It doesn't look like, I am going to clarify, but it doesn't look like they're going to take any action this week. They are going to be in their feelings, though, with the moon. So I feel that they're going to be holding on to their emotions, not revealing it to anybody, not even their close, nearest and dearest. So let's have a look at the coffin and why the coffin is here. Why is the coffin here? Yeah, something's definitely brewing. For some of you, and it's weird that I say that because the mortar and pestle can also be medicine. So it could well be that your person, your ex, may also be, because especially with the tree at the bottom of the deck, there may be a health issue here. So they may be focusing on that. They may have been given some form of news that's causing them some concern. Okay, for others of you, they're trying to, I feel that they're trying to work on bringing back some form of passion, excitement, exhilaration back into their lives here as well. So we've got the fireworks here too. What else? Why is the coffin here? They've tried to stay put. I feel that this person, take it as it resonates. For some of you, they've tried to stay in the relationship, but they just couldn't. They didn't want to allow or trust divine timing on this. For others of you, they're quite stubborn, just generally. I feel that this person isn't likely to budge, is what I'm strongly getting here. They don't want to trust in divine timing. They may have been waiting for you to do something here, Saggio, and you haven't. So they're like, what more am I meant to do? They're stubborn. And with the anchor being here, they ain't going nowhere. As in, towards you is what I'm trying to get here. But we'll see. Yeah, obstacles, challenges, mountain, they ain't budging. Problems, distance, there's coldness. So there may not be communication, but even if there was, there's a sense of, or an air of indifference. Now it may be that they're sensing this from you, or it could be that they're feeling this, but there is a blockage, which is also really perpetuating the idea that this is done, okay, for them. Now, they feel it's done, but we'll see. So we've got the clock, perfect timing, something growing, culminating incrementally in the background, but it's unstoppable, whatever this is. So why is the clock here? Okay. They may try to orchestrate something here. All right, so we've got the fox, which is cunning, planning, setting a trap of some kind. And we've got the tracks, and we've also got the garden, which is a public event, park, out and about, concert, what have you. I feel that this person is trying to see if there is a way to bump into you in some way, to be able to reach you in some way publicly. So not call you or message you, just be able to somehow miraculously bump into you. They're working on that shit. But let's see what... Interesting. They have emotions. I feel that this person is still healing. They recognize that the chapter between the two of you is done. It's for real. We've got the world. But with the world, it's a closing out of a chapter in order to start a new one. So I feel that this person wants to start again, but just not picking up from where the two of you left off. They want change. Now, we have got the Hermit energy. For some of you, it could be a Virgo you're dealing with specifically. If not, it could be a Capricorn or a Taurus during the summer. They've withdrawn. But I feel that they've withdrawn for now. They're coming back in. There'll be movement. They may have news for you. Or you may... I just feel that you're just going to like bump into each other, and they would have somehow orchestrated it or had an idea that you were going to be at a particular place at a particular time, and boom. The moon. So I feel that this person is going to keep their cards close to their chest in the near future. Obviously this is what they want, but I don't feel that this person is going to bump into you in the way that they want. Let's see. Yeah, independent, time alone. I feel that this person overflowing, yeah. There's a lot of emotion with this person, and especially with the moon being here, I feel that this person's overly emotional. They may be releasing this, or at least trying to, taking the time out. What else? They ain't telling you shit. Self-interest. They're trying to protect themselves here. And again, the moon twice. They ain't telling you anything. I feel that this person is really trying to... So let's say that you did at some point in the near future bump into this person. They're not going to show you anything. They're not going to show that they've been hurting, and I can see they have. That the separation from you has really bothered them. They won't show you that. They might not say anything really with the moon being here. It's keeping all of their emotions in. But there's a lot of romance, a lot of... I feel that this person respects you. They recognize you. Let's get one more. No, now's not the right time. They are not coming towards you. There could be a fixed sign as well. Yeah, they've got the option to, but they're not going to. Could be a fixed sign, as I said. So it could be a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or an Aquarius that you may be dealing with. They're fixed, they're stubborn, they're unlikely to come towards you during this time, okay? But that isn't to say that they are not feeling it or feeling you. If anything, it's the complete opposite. They strongly do. They just feel that there's no way forward. Now, energies shift, things change. But as of right now, it doesn't feel like they are going to be making any steps, especially not this week. Going off your energy, I don't think you care. Because I kind of feel that for many of you, you are looking to draw a line. You're remembering the repetitive cycles and the pain and kind of coming back together with this person. So let's have a look at the new kid on the block. So Sagios, some of you may have already started speaking to this new kid. For others of you, you're open to it. What is it that you need to know about this new kid on the block? Well, I feel that they will reveal themselves if they haven't already. They really want to find a way, a method to kind of come together with you here, Saggio. If you're not already speaking to them, they're going to be coming in relatively quickly. Whoever this is, wow, okay. So I feel that whoever this is going to fall for you pretty fast, okay? But it could be equal. You may feel that same way about them too. So let's have a look-see. Bottom of the deck, yep. If you're not already in communication with this person, you're about to be. Now, this is written communication, so letter, text message possibly, sliding into your DMs, email. Okay, so let's see what it is that you need to know about this new kid. Oh dear. We've got the mice. I feel that this new kid on the block has gone through loss, okay? But I also feel that this person may be quite anxious, a bit of a worrier in terms of their disposition. Let's see what else we've got. Also very principled. So they may be religious, or they may have very strong views on marriage, family values, structures. They have a very strong belief system. They could be quite traditional as well, whoever this is. Wow. What can I say, Saggio? The ring. You may end up committing to this person because this is the future, near future. Things moving up to the next level. Can't get much better than that. I like it. So let's have a look at this mice, okay? So this person I kind of feel is a bit of a worrier. I feel that they're lost. They're trying to, I feel like they're discovering themselves. All right, so you're likely to meet this person in public, okay? So I don't feel it's a work colleague or a friend of a friend of a friend. It could be, not ruling it out. But what I'm kind of getting is that it's a public venue. You're going to meet them. So it could be the supermarket, could be in the park, could be a concert, or a funeral. But what I'm kind of getting is that they've gone through something. There was a loss that they've gone through. So for some of you, it could be that they lost someone who was near and dear to them. What else? Why else is they're very anxious? Clouds. I feel that this person is a thinker. It could be an overthinker as well. Lots of doubts, lots of hesitation. They can't see things clearly. Now, it is fated, so you may be thinking, oh, Ruby Rose, this person doesn't sound amazing. But they may well be, okay? Everyone's got a past, and I feel that this person has worked through theirs and is still working through theirs. So now with that loss, it could have been that they lost a lot through that connection, okay? But I feel that, especially with the wheel being here, that it's a positive connection. Okay, cardinal first. So this person will take action. I think it's at the start of the season. So we are coming into spring. When do we spring forward? Is it next week? So it could well be from next week. All right, so we're going into spring, or it could be the beginning of summer, beginning of fall / autumn, or the beginning of winter. It's the beginning of the season that you're going to meet this person. More than likely, it will be at a public event. I also feel that this person, this is what I meant by, yes, they may suffer from anxiety and they may be very cognitive, but they're also very, very smart. So I feel that this person is, we've got cardinal first, so they're a go-getter. They may worry, but I feel that this person they could be a boss, a CEO, a judge, a coach, mama bear. They're quite protective, but they are a go-getter. All right. Now, we do have the church here. So like I said, this person could be really religious, or they may have very strong family values, strong views on marriage, on structures. They may be very structured, have a strong belief system. Could be traditional. Why is the church here? Okay, so we've got the Chariot. Your person could be cardinal sign. So cardinal signs tend to do. they initiate. They're very powerful. They can't think not military, but think of the ones that take charge. They're leaders. With Cancer, cardinal sign. If it's not a Cancer, it could be an Aries, it could be a Libra, or it could be a Capricorn that you could be dealing with. This person's I feel that this person isn't for budging in terms of the way that they view things, which for the mere fact that this has come up makes me feel that the way that you view things may be slightly different to the way that they view things. Okay, do I see this as being a massive problem? Not necessarily, no, on the proviso that you kind of both respect the fact that, you know, they have their views, you have your views, unless it's fundamental to the connection itself. I.e., if someone says they don't want kids and they don't like kids and you've got them, yeah, I'd say that's fundamental. That could be a problem. But in other scenarios where it's like, well, I like to go out all the time, and the other person is like, I don't value going out all the time. I don't see the reason why people need to go out, blah, 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 blah. Not that fundamental. It could be. It depends on how that person views it, but it's not as fundamental. So weigh it up. What I'm getting is that this is a new connection, okay, with potential for unconditional love, but the situation needs to be handled carefully. Okay, so it's not where you're going to be skipping off into the meadows. You take one look at each other and it's like, oh my God. It may well be, but I kind of get that there's teething problems. All right. So the situation may need to be handled carefully, especially around principles and values. Now we've got the Elephant that has come out up in reverse, and the Scythe. The issues I feel will come in very quickly, very suddenly. You know, I kind of feel that there may be obstacles here that might not be so quick. It might not be easy to cut these obstacles out because of this person's principles and their values. Again, it may be a select few of you where this is going to resonate, but I kind of feel that a conversation definitely is needed here. I don't see a miscommunication though, so I feel that you're not backward before coming forward. So you've been very clear on what your views are, and I feel that they're very clear on what theirs are. I don't see it as being a massive problem though, because we've got the diamond ring. It's not a massive problem unless there's a need to handle the situation carefully. So future actions, we've got the ring, right? An agreement. So maybe reaching a compromise, moving to the next level, partnership, marriage even, union. What have we got? Twin flames. 1111, make a wish. Wow, death and rebirth, total transformation. I feel that this person somehow mirrors you, okay? So it may be views that you may have held and you didn't like it. So you moved away from those views in the past. This person's almost bringing that piece of that side of you, maybe through childhood, back, and it might rub you the wrong way. Now, this is a divine partnership. This person is your soulmate. You might not always feel like that though, which is why I could see the transformation and I could see the teething problems. You will balance this out and you'll balance each other out. I feel that they will trigger you to change and you will trigger them to change. Yeah, communication. You may find, hanged man. Don't take any hasty actions, okay? And especially if you are looking at the past, don't, because this is different. This person's just generally anxious by nature and very cognitive. So I feel that this person may trigger you to a degree because you're not quite sure what's going on with them or what they may be thinking. What I'm getting is with that hanged man, you may just try to take an alternate view. No action, just thinking. What is it that they want and can I meet it? Communication is really key here. Communication is the ticket here. What else? Like I said, some of you may have already met this person. For others of you, yeah, okay. You may split bag, okay? You may need to look into and gain clarity on the situation with this person, okay, in order for you to find your answers, find insights, find a solution. So for some of you, despite the fact that, you know, there's romance, there's emotions here, some of you may choose to end this, okay? For others of you, you might not, you might stick it out. It depends on what it is that you find, okay? I'm going to get some advice for you. Where my gut is at with this is it all depends on what these principles are. Okay, I'm not getting that this person will compromise on them. So it's how big of a deal is it for you? Is it a deal breaker? That's something that you're going to probably need to look into. Now, if it is something that you cannot abide or do or feel it's within your gift, then it goes without saying. You cannot be or you cannot hold a view that isn't yours. So, okay, so some of you may choose to end it off the back of that. But for others of you, it may be compromise, and especially with twin flame connection, it depends on whether or not you're wanting to. You don't have to do anything. Ah, yeah. I was seeing if that was more than one card. No. Okay, that did fall out, and that was an accident. Message in a bottle. So I do feel there's communication, which is a massive thing. That's at the bottom of the deck. But we've got peace. Okay, as your card. 23. So the essential meanings: freedom from attachment, and then we've also got radical acceptance. The oracle's message: it doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. So for some of you, this is in relation possibly to the past situation where you've accepted the situation for what it was, what it is, and finding peace through that. For others of you, this is more future casting, and it's trying to find harmony and trying to find acceptance in order to create that peace. Now, it may be accepting them for their views and their principles, and accepting that they just don't gel with yours, and the two of you can coincide. Or it could be just accepting that it might not work, or it might not be for you. Either way, acceptance creates peace. Okay? Alright guys, that is it. It's a wrap. If you've enjoyed this reading, then please do your girl a solid and smash that like button for me. For those of you who haven't already, I'd also really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be kept up to date on absolutely anything and everything that I upload on here. Alright guys, take care of yourselves, enjoy the rest of the week, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.